Hello! Soul Wars came out recently, and with it came a whole new island to explore. Today's video isn't about Soul Wars. There are already a bunch of Soul Wars guides that are probably better than what I could make. Instead, I'll be doing a tour of the rest of the island. First of all, there are 3 ways to get here. One is just using the minigame teleport in your minigame tab. Another is using this portal in Edgeville. You can also use the Soul Wars portal to get to Edgeville or Ferox Enclave. And from Ferox Enclave, you can go down these stairs here and enter the portal to get to Soul Wars. There's some cool content here and lots of item spawns. I'll leave a link to the wiki map that shows all of the item spawns in the description. First, south of Soul Wars are moss giants. They're not too far from the bank, so maybe this could be useful if you have a slayer task. Southwest is a mine with clay, coal, iron, silver, gold, mithril, copper, and tin. Up this hill is an anvil to smith on, but you have to run all the way around here to get to it. But maybe you could superheat ore and run up here to smith it. Here are some net and bait fishing spots. North of there is a big fishing net spawn, which you can use at the southeastern fishing spot. And here is a hammer spawn, and a broken potter's wheel. You can fix it with 2 planks, an iron bar, and soft clay, and a hammer in your inventory, but if you forget one, a hammer spawns nearby. And there's a well close by where you could use a bucket to get water and make soft clay to use on the potter's wheel. Here is a crimson swift hunter spot north of the potter's wheel. Some yews to the north. A lobster pot spawn to the west. Grey chinchampas spawn north of Soul Wars. And here is the crumbling tower. Upstairs is a rope spawn. And on the top floor is a pestle and mortar spawn. In the basement are a few more spawns and, most notably, a few dark chests. To open these chests, you need dark keys, which you get from looting the chests in the dungeon on this island, which I'll show later. And here's a message on the wall referring to the lore behind the Isle of Souls, which I think is pretty cool. A few more yew trees spawn north of Soul Wars. Here are a few item spawns and a broken spinning wheel. You can fix the spinning wheel with a hammer, 5 planks, an iron bar, and a ball of wool. And just east is a field of flax, a few teaks, and a mahogany tree. To the north is a fishing rod spawn. Some copper longtails. Heading southeast, here are some pyrofiends and pyrelords. And here is the lobster fishing spot, pretty far from the lobster pot spawn. And the big net and harpoon fishing spot just to the south. Here are some maple trees. And lots of sand crabs. I'm surprised there's no one here. Last but not least is the dungeon to the east of Soul Wars. Here are lesser and greater demons, fire giants, blue dragons, and iron dragons. Near the blue dragons are a couple of adamant rocks. And near the iron dragons is a single runite rock. As you can see, it's already popular. And between the 2 dragon areas is a new chest. This chest has a rare chance to give you a dark key, which you use to open the dark chest in the crumbling tower for even better loot. You can get some decent loot from this chest, but if you fail to open it, it teleports you outside of the dungeon and you have to run all the way back. I'll be doing a loot video on this chest and the dark chest soon, so watch out for those if you're interested. I almost missed it, but there's a plank spawn here and a fly fishing rod next to it. This island is pretty self-sufficient. It's cool. Well, that's everything on the Isle of Souls. I hope you enjoyed the video or learned something new. Remember to eat your veggies, and if you have a pet squirrel, give them acorns so they can have a snack too. Goodbye, lovelies.